So we're in the sunshine. We're in the sunshine at Bees. It's still freezing, but we've had a game today where Greyhound have come to us, who beat us earlier in the season, and we've managed to get a victory. About 3 weeks ago or so, we had a game against Cannock which we had to win, and we won. And then we've had a game today where Greyhound beat us earlier in the season, and it was like a must-win, really. Let's be honest, and we won. That must really feel like a positive thing, Clive.
Oh, hugely. The first Greyhound game has been an itch that I haven't been able to scratch until today, and I really wanted to put that right. Not for me, but for the players,
yes.
Because the players didn't do themselves justice in the first game, and they did themselves justice in the first half of this game. And
I think because Greyhound haven't travelled brilliantly through the season, but I think they must have looked at this game and gone, this is our chance to do 2 wins against the team at the top of the league, etc. So they brought a good side. There's no doubt that was a quality Greyhound side, and yet the first half. Talk to me about that.
The first half, we obviously we got the wind in the first half, which, as you know, the wind plays a huge difference at Portway. Johnny decided to take the wind because he won the toss, I believe. We played with the wind, and we played the conditions really, really well. We kept them pinned down their half. We were playing to our framework, taking tries where the space opened up. Lewis was putting some lovely kicks in behind. And Kobe scored an absolute worldie. So that was absolutely fantastic. We were dominating the scrum, which we did at Greyhound, to be fair. Line out was going a bit awry, but again, that's the Portway winds, which you no doubt are going to hear over the microphone. And then we turned round, and they've got a great kicker there. Tenny's a really good kicker, and he played the corners really, really well. And to be honest, we scored a quick try at the start of the second half. I don't know if that got into the lads' heads and thought, the second half's going to be as easy as the first half. I mean, although the first half wasn't easy, but we
played well. We played well.
And then, to be honest, it was all Greyhound in the second half, and we had to do some defending, which we really, really did. But Greyhound, they were worth their 2 tries, so fair play to them.
And we're not going to go into too much analysis, because actually what we did was we beat Cannock, we beat Greyhound, and that's what we wanted to do. But our second halves, I think we probably have to have a conversation about that somewhere in the ongoing sort of world. But today we had, because we always mention this, we had Mason playing at prop. Yeah. We had a new number 8. We had a couple of different combinations in the centre, because our club captain, not captain of the day, but our club captain was back. From the sideline, because I always mention them, it felt really good to see new faces. Yeah. How's that for you?
So, I mean, Mason I've known since he was a lad here. He's come through the age groups, disappeared off to uni, came back, and he's a quality player. And I'm so chuffed that he came back to Bees. He's fitted in really well with the group. Yeah. And his position, as Lou said, which was Ryan's. Yeah. So you've got to have Ryan on the pitch because he's such a good ball carrier. So we put him at 8, and Ryan played really, really well at 8. So I think while we have to change people around, I think what we did do today was introduce Ryan to a new position. I thought he did really well. He carried well. He did. At the back of the scrum there was a bit of control there. So for a first time at 8, well done him. And Mason proved what a quality Lou said he is, because there was no going backwards in the scrums, was there?
Not at all. And Josh,
it's just good to have him back, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's just good to have him back.
Yeah.
He's when he's on it, he's unplayable. He did look rusty out there, but that's to be expected. That was his first full game for 4 months. Yeah. He did a half in the friendly at Wolverhampton last week. He was blowing a bit in the second half. I don't think he quite got his tackle timing right. Some of his run timing was a bit off, but that'll come. But it's just good to have him back.
It's really good to have him back. So there's a few games to go in the season. Yeah. We may have got over the biggest hurdle that we needed to get over. We may be looking favourites to win the league. I dare not say that we're going to win the league, because I know what I'm going to get back. So,
you're absolutely
Clive,
right. We don't talk about that. We're just looking at the next game, which might be a semi-final in the Cup away at Chadsley next week. Lou's got to get that confirmed. It may or may not happen. Mm-hmm. But our next game, I believe, is Kersley, I think, here. Okay. So that's all we're looking forward to. It might be a semi-final next week, or if that's not played, then it'll be Kersley at home here. And that's as far as it goes.
And I love that, because every game you've looked at as the game coming. It's not about what we're going to do next week, week after. It's the game coming, and if we keep concentrating on that as we go forward, then we'll do good things.
Just concentrate on performance, and everything else will take care of itself. That's all we do.
So it was a good day. It has been definitely a good day turning around Greyhound. Well done, Greyhound, by the way. But Jessica.
Thanks, cheers.
It's definitely deserving of one of these. Cheers, Clive.
Cheers, Pete. Anything else, Scott?
Cheers.